two different screens. It might not show the screen on the left and the screen on the right. What you want to do is to click on studio mode. If you click on studio mode, it's going to show two screens, but if you just installed it, it's going to show one screen just like this. So what we're going to do is to click on studio mode here at the bottom right of your screen. Now click on studio mode, and the next thing we're going to do is to click on this plus sign just under sources. We need to add a source from where we would live stream. All right, so you need to get a video source. We'll click on this plus sign here, and then we are going to click on media source. We are not going to look at any other thing. We are going to click on media source, and then we are going to click on OK. And the next thing is to select the video we want to live stream. So let's say you've created a folktale story or something and stuff like that that you want to live stream. What you want to do is to look for that file and upload, which is what I'm going to do now. Click on browse and then click on OK. I'm going to use this video for the sake of this tutorial. Now you can see the video is playing. We are almost done. So the next thing is to start streaming, but before that we're going to go to the settings. You're going to click on settings, and then we're going to click on stream.
It was a quiet evening,
and we are going to select YouTube, RTMPS, and we are going to select any of these. You can leave it at the default, or we're just going to use the legacy RTMP, but we can just leave it at the primary YouTube ingest server, and then click on use stream key, and then we're going to take off this stream key that is here and paste our stream key. If you don't have your stream key, just go back to your YouTube and copy the stream key from here, and then go back to OBS and paste it here. Alright, so you're going to take this out and paste the stream key here. We're going to click on apply. Now if you click on video, you'll be able to set the video quality, increase it or reduce the resolution, and then the audio and all that, but you don't need that. The default settings will be fine. So just click on OK, and once you click on OK, you click on start streaming, and you're good to go. And make sure that you have your video playing. So I'm going to start the video. I'm going to go back to YouTube. Alright, as you can see, we are live now.
But what they said haunted me. They whispered it wasn't sickness that took Amina's light away. It was her own family. Days passed, and Amina's illness grew worse. Her mother would visit the village healer, bringing back strange herbs, but Amina only seemed to suffer more. She began losing weight, her eyes were sunken, and she rarely spoke. It was as if something had stolen her soul.
You can see the live stream. So let's go to YouTube and check this out. Alright, so you can see here that the channel is live. So if I click on this live video, I'll be able to watch the live video.
And her gaze was haunting.
You can see here that we are live,
I couldn't sleep.
But we are not live with a webcam. We are just playing a recorded video.
Something was horribly wrong. And then I heard
you can see how easy it is setting up your fake live or live stream on YouTube. And the crazy part about this is if you repeat this for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for 7 days straight, you're going to get watch hours. So you are going to join your live. YouTube promotes live videos. A lot of channels use this method to get more watch time hours, and they use the same method to get more subscribers. Okay, so to end your life, you're going to go back to OBS and you're going to click on stop streaming. Once you stop streaming, it's going to stop here. Alright, take this to the end, and it's going to end here. The live stream will come to an end, and then it's going to congratulate you that you have made your first live stream. If it's your first live stream, okay. So once your live stream has ended, what you need to do is to click on stream health or analytics and check how your stream performed. You can see the number of views, the average view duration and all that. So you can see the view duration here, just 24, alright, 24 seconds and all that. But you can watch yourself live. How can you do this? Just keep streaming for 7 days, right? You stream Monday, you stream Tuesday, and make sure you watch with 1 or 2 systems, laptops and all of that. Or just get your friends to join the stream and they keep watching, and before you know, in 1 week or in less than 1 week, you have 4,000 watch hours. This is a secret that people are not using, okay? If you have questions or anything you want to ask, just drop it in the comment section. And if you've not subscribed to this channel, subscribe. Alright, subscribe. There are a lot of helpful videos here. Like this video, and also do not forget to share this video to your friends. So don't keep share a value, some sort of value to people around you, and this is one way of sharing value. You don't have to teach the value, but if you know what can help someone grow.
Next time I saw Amina, she was no longer the girl I remembered. Her face was hollow, her skin pale. She looked lost, broken in a way that was hard to describe. And soon after, the worst happened, she became pregnant. The entire village knew, but no one spoke of it. It was as if a silent agreement had fallen over us all. No one wanted to confront the truth. Months passed, and her belly grew. Her family kept her hidden, telling everyone she had fallen ill and couldn't leave the house. But everyone knew, and whispers circulated, too dark and terrible to be ignored. They said her family's fortune had doubled, that they were planning to expand their lands. But the sight of her, bloated and hollow-eyed, was enough to haunt anyone who dared to look. One night, there was a commotion at Amina's compound. The midwife, the same woman who had confided in me, was summoned in a panic. I followed her quietly, hiding behind trees and shadows. When I reached the house, I could hear her cries from within, piercing and desperate. After what felt like hours, the crying stopped, and there was a chilling silence. And then, the cries of a baby broke through the quiet. But these cries, they were not normal. They were sharp, animalistic, like the sound of a wounded creature. The midwife came out, her face as white as chalk. She was trembling, her hands stained with blood. She looked at me, and I knew, in that instant, that something had been born, but it wasn't a child. It was something else, something twisted by the dark ritual her family had forced upon her. The next morning, Amina was nowhere to be found. Her family claimed she had run away, unable to bear the shame of her condition. But I knew better. The midwife later confided in me that Amina had died shortly after giving birth, her body too frail to handle the horror she had been put through. Her family tried to bury her in secrecy, hoping to rid themselves of the curse they had brought upon her. But no matter how much wealth they gained, their lives spiraled downward. The strange creature that was born, half human, half something else, was kept hidden. They feared it, but they could not bring themselves to destroy it, as they believed it was their source of power. But the curse was relentless. One by one, members of our family fell ill. Their fortune began to rot, just like the lives they had destroyed. In the end, there was nothing left but misery and darkness. To this day, the villagers say you can still hear Amina's cries echoing in the dead of night, a haunting reminder of the terrible act that took place. Her family's compound is abandoned now, overgrown with weeds and silence. No one dares to enter, for fear of seeing the shadow of what they had created. As for me, I can't erase the memory of her face, her hollow eyes. I still hear her cries in my sleep. And sometimes, when I pass by that cursed place, I think I see her there, a figure in the shadows, watching me. No one speaks of Amina anymore, as if forgetting her will erase the horror of what happened. But I can't forget. The memory lives on, as real as the day I first heard those terrible whispers. Amina's story is a caution, a tale of horror that will haunt this village for generations. And I, the witness to it all, carry the weight of her tragedy with me, a reminder that sometimes, the darkest evil comes from those who should protect us most.
You can upload movies on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok without getting copyright strikes. That means you can monetize these videos and make money from it. In this video, I'll be showing you how to re-upload movies without getting banned or getting your page deleted. You can see this channel here, they are making £5,500 per month. And this other channel, they are also making the same thing. You can still call it dollars anyway, close to $6,000 every month. This other channel is making also close to $7,000 every month. And also this channel here, they are making close to $1,000 every month. And this is a small channel. Even if you're a smaller channel, you stand a chance to get started with this and make money from it. There are big people doing it, creators that have millions of subscribers. You also stand a chance because there are also other creators that have just 1,000, 3,000 subscribers and they are making money from this. That means you too can do this. Okay, for those people that are still having doubts, let's find out if this channel is monetized. So what we are going to do right here is to come over to this channel because they do the same thing. They upload movies. So you're going to come here, you're going to copy this link to this video, click here, copy it, and then we are going to go to YT large and paste it here to find out if this video is actually making money. So paste it here, and then we're going to enter this code 916, enter, and you can scroll down. You can see that this video was posted 29 September 2024. And if you scroll down here, is this video monetized? Yes, this video is monetized and the video is perceived as original. So you can see that YouTube have certified that, oh, this video is monetized, this video is making money. So you can see that this channel doesn't have any form of issues. They are making cool money from home. All right, I'm going to show you step by step how to do it, how to upload movies on YouTube. Don't worry, I'll be showing you a special method to upload these videos without watching them. I know you'll be thinking, will I be watching all videos or 10 videos before uploading? No, you don't need to watch these.
Choose from thousands of realistic voices to use in your content. Change the way you record podcasts, voiceovers.
movies. It's not realistic for you to watch 20 movies, 30 movies before uploading. No. With the method I'm sharing with you, you won't need to watch the movies. All you have to do is just follow the steps, and I'll be revealing everything. Note, these movies can be posted on any platform, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and you will be fine. You won't get copyright strikes. My name is Charles. Let's go. The first step is to go to Google and search for Flick Charts Top 100, and you can see it here. Now click on Flick Charts. Now this is more like a repository. For movies, you can find movies up to 1970. You think I'm lying? Okay, what you do is to click on filter by here. You can scroll down, you can see movies up to 1890. So you can find movies dating back to 1890, 1891, 1990, 1960, up till 2024. This is just like the repository for movies. You can get different type of movies here. Now what we are going to do, we want to look for best movies, top movies, because this is just like charts that has top movies of all time. What we are going to do is to search for a movie. If you don't know what to search for, that's absolutely cool. You don't need to stress yourself. What you're going to do is select a year. Now, if you're selecting a year, use from 1995 up till 2007. 2007 to 2008 is fine. You don't want to choose. You don't want to start uploading recent movies because there'll be issues. These movies are still new, and they are still currently making more money from it, like the owners of this movie. So you don't want to do recent movies. You want to go back and try to do old movies, and you still get views from if you use the same method that I share with you. So what I'm going to do is to choose 2000. We're going to use 2000, right? And we don't need to filter by genre. We just apply filter, and you can see movies from year 2000. All these are top movies. All right, you can see the top movies, top 10 movies of 2000, top 20 movies of 2000, top 50 movies of 2000, the top 100 movies of 2000, and the top 250 movies of 2000, best horror movies and all that. So all these are options that are giving you. So if you scroll down, you will see different movies, and I've watched most of these movies, right? If you've watched any of these movies, just drop it in the comment section, the movie you've watched in this page. Okay, now what we are going to do, I'm going to select Gladiator. Gladiator is popular, all right? I'm sure almost everyone have watched Gladiator. So I'm going to choose this. I'll be going with this movie. So now you're going to open it. You're just going to see, things about the movie and all that. So we've gotten this. Now we know the movie that we want to upload. The next step is to go to ChatGPT. So we are going to enter this prompt in ChatGPT. We are going to say, use the format from this video, and then we're going to add a video link here that will guide ChatGPT to write the recap script properly. Okay, we're going to add the video link here. I'll explain it further, you understand what I'm doing. And then we are going to say write a recap script for the movie we have selected. We're going to enter the movie name here, movie title, and from the movie release here, we're going to enter the release here. We're going to say make sure to exclude the climax and any scenes that may infringe on copyright. Okay, the recap should be approximately, and I'm going to add how long we want the recap to be. If it's 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, we are going to add it here. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this prompt. We are going to go to ChatGPT, and then we are going to say use the format from this video link. So we are going to go and copy the video link. We're going to go to the channel and copy a video link. We'll copy this link here. So we copy this link, and then we go back to ChatGPT, and then we are going to paste the link here in this video link area. We'll paste it here, and then after pasting it, what we are going to do is we are going to enter the movie title here, which is Gladiator, and from which year 2000. You don't need to add the year, but just give ChatGPT good information to work with. And then we enter the recap length. How long do you want it to be? You just want it to be 10 minutes long, and then we are going to press enter. So ChatGPT is going to write a recap. Now just follow me because I'm going to explain further how useful this is going to be. Now you can see the script. It even give us guides, intro music. You can start from here. I can say Marcus Aurelius, portrayed by Richard Harris, confides in Maximus after the battle. He sees the general as more than just a soldier. He sees him as the future of Rome. Now, this is interesting. So now ChatGPT has given us a recap. What we are going to do is to copy this, okay? We are going to copy this from here, Marcus Aurelius. We're going to copy this, and then we are going to open what is called a Google Doc and paste it there. We are going to right click and paste without formatting. Now this is quite long, right? And then you can delete this into guide. You can delete all this. You don't need to have it there. So just take it all away. Take this in 4, take it all away. I'll be showing you what you do next, what you use this for. Cool. Now we have our recap script. The next thing is to add timestamp to this script so that it's going to guide us and help us do this properly. Now to get the timestamp, you're going to enter this prompt that says add timestamps for the scenes mentioned in this recap. So we want ChatGPT to enter the timestamps for the movie based on this recap that it has given to us. We're going to press enter. Cool. Now this is going to help us in creating a video. So we are going to copy this with the timestamps. We are going to copy everything here. We're going to copy it, and we're going to go to Google Doc. Again, we are going to post it at the bottom here. You can paste it here, paste without formatting. You can see that we have each of these scenes with the timestamp. You can see here, battle in Germany, 000.
Making a text-only design used to take hours of hard work trying to figure out how to get the right adjustment. With our
to 115, you can see this 15 to 28.
Shana, sis, put that water for fire.
See this 28 to 40, and this is the whole movie, the timestamp for the recap. This is great. All right, the next thing we're going to do is to go to 11labs.io. Now 11labs is a platform where you can use to turn text to speech. What you do is to sign up and then log into the platform, click on go to app. Once you're logged in, you'll be faced with this dashboard. Now all you have to do is just to paste your script here, and it's going to turn that script to speech. Now we're going to go back to the document, and we are going to copy it. We're not just going to copy everything. We're going to copy it step by step, because 11 Labs, it has a limit to what you can generate at a time. So we are going to copy this, go to 11 Lab AI voice, and paste it here. Oh, so they have increased the limit to 10,000. All right, let's just see how much you can copy. We can just copy everything at once. It's not much. And then we go to 11 labs and we paste it here. And then what we are going to do is just to close these spaces. We're going to close this space and then select a voice and generate. So the next thing we're going to do is to select a voiceover. So we can use our popular voice, which is Adam. So we can use Adam.
Our distrust is very expensive.
So we are going to use Adam. We click on Adam and we click on generate speech, and you see the magic happen.
Marcus Aurelius, portrayed by Richard Harris, confides in Maximus after the battle. He sees the general as more than just a soldier. He sees him as the future of Rome. The emperor has become disillusioned with the corrupt politics of the Senate and believes Maximus has the virtue to restore Rome to a republic.
You see how it sounds? Now we are going to go to the next step, which would need us to open CapCut. Now we have this. All we have to do is just to download it and use it in CapCut. Okay, now we're going to open CapCut and import the audio and the movie. Click on import, then import it. So I'm going to bring the movie down here and then bring this down here. So you can see the time is from 00 up to 2 hours. So once you have imported the movie and the audio file, the next thing is to go back to our script and look at our timestamp. This would help us edit the video properly. So we are going to go to the document and look at the timestamp, and you can see from 00 to 15, 15 to 28 is this and all that. So we are going to use the timestamp for this recap. This is 15 minutes 28 41, 15 28 41. So we are going to cut it. The first one we're going to cut would be at 15, which is somewhere here. We're going to cut it here. We're going to split the video, and the next one will be around 28. We're going to split it here, and then the next one is around 1 hour. We're going to split it here. So let's check. 28 40, 1 hour, 120 40. The next one is 40 before 1 hour. So we're going to go back, cut around 40. So we are going to do that. We are going to cut it at all the timestamps. Okay, so we are going to take out this part. Remember, it's just a recap, and we just have these parts. So now we have this. What we are going to do is we are going to speed this up a bit. We have added speed to it. We're going to take this first one out because we don't need it. So you're going to zoom in and you're going to play this. Let's play.
Marcus Aurelius, portrayed by Richard Harris, confides in
So what we're going to do again is we're going to add more speed to it because we don't want it to be slow. So you can see it has gotten smaller. We're adding more speed.
Confides in Maximus after the battle. He sees the general as more than just a soldier.
Okay, let's reduce it. I think the speed is too much.
More than just a soldier. He sees it.
So now, before you finish up with your editing, what you need to do is to mute the audio. It's very important. If the audio is turned on, you're going to get a copyright strike. It's likely that you get a copyright strike. So just mute the audio and then leave your sound on. If you want to add a background music, feel free to add. But remember, if you're adding a background music, add from Pixabay. If you just decide to use any music you like, you might get a copyright strike because of the music. So you go to Pixabay and select the music and use. So all right, we are going to continue.
Marcus Aurelius, portrayed by Richard Harris, confides in Maximus after the battle. He sees the general as more than just a soldier. He sees him as the future of Rome. The emperor has become disillusioned with the corrupt politics of...
So what you're going to do is you're going to follow this script, and you know the places that you cut. So you're going to cut the audio accordingly. So here you're going to cut the audio from here when it talks about Marcus Aurelius. It's going to be from here. You're going to cut it at this point and then cut it at this point. However, there's a problem, and then cut it at this point. So let's go back there. Just follow me. We're going to zoom in. So now CapCut has an interesting feature that you can edit via the captions. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to click on captions. Let me just right click here. Click on transcript. So we are going to edit from the transcript. Now, CapCut has given us the transcript of this audio, so it will be easy for us to cut it where we want. Remember, we have places where we should cut it, and the first part is Marcus Aurelius, and then the next part we'll cut is however there's a problem, and then the next part is Maximus. So we are going to go to CapCut. Maximus has a son. So here, we click here, and then at this point, we cut it. We cut it here. We are cutting the audio, not the video, right? So we cut the audio. So here, the next place, Maximus now branded as a traitor. So we go back to CapCut. Maximus now branded.
I will never forget the night Akon started screaming. Not the kind of scream you hear when someone is frightened or in pain, this was something else entirely. Her voice cut through the air, guttural and raw, like it didn't belong to her anymore. When we burst into her room, what we saw wasn't Akon. Her eyes were black as night, her lips moving as if she were whispering to someone who wasn't there. I should start at the beginning, though. My name is Uche, and I've lived in Omonioma all my life. This story isn't something I share lightly, but it's one that the village still whispers about, even years later. Akon was my neighbor, a beautiful girl, kind and full of life. She had this smile that could brighten anyone's day. She was curious, too curious for her own good. The trouble began the day Akon went to fetch water from the stream. It wasn't unusual, most of us grew up carrying buckets back and forth. But on that day, she came back different. She was quiet, almost dazed. His eyes glowed faintly. Like embers in a dying fire. He held out his hand, and Akon took it without hesitation. "Who are you?" I shouted, stepping out of the shadows. I will never forget the night Akon started screaming. Not the kind of scream you hear when someone is frightened or in pain. This was something. The room was dimly lit, but Fabian's face was clear. His eyes widened in disbelief, and his voice trembled. Chica, you need to come with me. Now. Chica. But Fabian's face was clear. But Fabian's face was. The room was dimly lit. But Fabian's face was clear. dimly lit, but I will never forget the night Akon started screaming. Not the kind of scream you hear when someone is frightened or
Yes, yes, ma'am. Now it's. I dey use them now.
The room was dimly lit, but Fabian's face was clear. His eyes The room was dimly lit. The room was dimly lit, but Fabian's face was clear. His eyes widened in disbelief, and his voice trembled. Chica, you need to come with me. Now. Chica's hands shook as she clutched her growing belly. The urgency in Fabian's voice sent shivers down her spine. What's going on? She whispered, her throat dry. I don't have time to explain. Just trust me, Fabian replied, grabbing her arm gently but firmly. As they hurried out of the house, Chica's heart raced. She could feel the unease in Fabian's grip. Something wasn't right. Life had started to feel somewhat normal for Chica. Her relationship with Fabian was progressing, and she was beginning to accept the changes in her life. The once carefree man had become attentive and kind, surprising her with his efforts to make things work. But shadows of doubt lingered. Fabian's phone calls that ended abruptly, the quiet,
Ma? No, I see the real clothes. Ma? Come in. Come in. I never even wear clothes. Never do makeup. Wear clothes, that kind of makeup. Give me small clothes. Ma, come in. Why you no accept sorry, I dey use voice note. I dey dress for church. So now why I dey use voice note. But then I don't know how people dey think. But it's fine. I appreciate police way two of them go match their her detective nature. But why she it's too much. Why you can't dress that the way she can't feel like say you the wrong shit. Good morning. Slept well for me. I woke up by 2. And I've been awake since then. And I tried to complete that story. I actually did complete one, but it's not the one I want to post with that I completed. But I made that one somehow better. Sorry, I did with clothes. I made it somehow better. Maybe I'll work on it today, like the one I won't post. I'll work on it better. I just did research, like on still how to grow the page. So I tried something new, like a live stream, going live on YouTube. So yeah, that's what's up. That's what I've been up to. I'm not going to go here. It's good. ask them. Almost though. I don't finish in short. Auntie Mecha. Okay.